Hi, my name is Annie Stevens and I currently reside at Life Steps campus in Casper, Wyoming. My husband is a maintenance director here for the campus. We've been here for 2 years, and during our 2 years of living and staying and working on the campus, we have experienced some pretty abnormal sightings, sounds, activities that we have not experienced before in our other places of residence. During our time of living here, we have learned that there may be a small child that inhabits the halls here of what used to be an orphanage, or a so-called orphanage. It was not completely named an orphanage. They tried to stay away from that, but that's what it was. And so there are children that resided here for many, many years, and some of them had good experiences that we've heard about. The majority of them, however, had very bad experiences. So I think there may be maybe a little one still roaming the halls here. During our stay here, I've got to tour the buildings and work in them. There are actually cells in the basement that were used during the time that it was for the children's home, that they would place the not so nice and sometimes naughty children for long lengths of stay. And so, and I've heard that there's also been some deaths associated with that school on this campus. So it doesn't surprise me that there may be someone lingering around here. During our time of stay, we've had people that have worked for the campus come in and done work for the campus and the company, and have told us stories of children. They heard children laughing. They would see footsteps, chase after the footsteps, only to see that there was nobody there when they got there. We've walked through the building in the evenings, and I myself have experienced children laughing, and we've decided that this child is probably just one child playing tricks and kind of running all over the place. I live in a building that is separated from the main buildings of the campus, and in our own home we have heard on several occasions talking of a small child, that his voice, he said certain sentences that we could hear and decipher, and then we've also heard a lot of giggling when my grandkids were around. So I think that this child comes to play at my house occasionally when my other grandkids and stuff are at the house. We've also had people who have been very scared. We have cleaning services, things like that, that have come in and said, we're scared, we're not going back in there again. They have, but they have done it reluctantly, and over a period of time have come to realize too that it's probably just a child playing pranks, and they've settled down a little bit and been okay with coming into the building. So the fun thing about the campus is that there is a lot of things going on. You'll hear things, you'll see things, objects move and bang in the daytime as well as the night that have no explanation. But we feel that it's not a malicious in nature type of noise. It's probably a child just trying to get some attention and play. Things move, things are not where you left them, those type of things. So we kind of feel maybe that's what's going on. It is located directly across from a cemetery, so it's kind of fun to be in the middle between a cemetery and a haunted building, especially on cold October evenings when the moon is full and you come home by yourself. And there have been apparitions seen looking down on the parking lot from the upper windows of the building that is vacant in the evening when no one's around. So it is a little ominous to come home and see that there are dark windows, that there may or may not be somebody looking at you walking into your home at night. We have heard stories though that there have been nuns and priests and maybe some religious organizations in here with the kids, and they did not really treat the kids fairly or good, and the kids didn't have good experiences. So it doesn't surprise me that there's probably some really angry kids still out there as well.